In school, we are taught to challenge ourselves. But do we choose what's best for us or other people?
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I am a part-time Dula-Marlin student, and I'm a former AP student.
Okay. My name is Stephanie Holmes, and I teach 9th grade intensive reading and English 1 double block. And I've been teaching in Osceola County for 7 years, but I've been a teacher for 9.
Hello! My name is Ayla Espada, and I'm in 4 AP classes this year. In total, I'm gonna have 6 AP classes.
How would you describe?
My name is Miss Hammond. I teach regular, honors, and AP US History.
Hi, I'm Lovemar. I'm a freshman.
I'm Betsy, I'm a junior.
I'm Drew, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Kevin, and I'm a senior.
I'm Nora, and I'm a junior, and we're AP Bio.
Hi, I'm Kevin Rivera. I've taken 9 AP courses and 16 DE courses in my high school.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Bruns. I teach AP Biology, first year ever. I also teach regular biology and honors biology.
O'Doyle rules!
Thanks a lot, O'Doyle. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, not exactly, but the towering stack of textbooks are pretty close. Advanced placement students are known to be hardworking and the smartest kids on campus, with top-notch GPA and homework done every night. That can't be right. Is there truth to this stereotype? We've recorded interviews with students and teachers all around campus to find out.
What were your expectations when choosing to teach AP this year?
That I would get exceptionally highly motivated and dedicated students.
And were these expectations met or destroyed?
They were not met. Kind of not always destroyed, but...
How would you describe your experience in AP? In one word?
Torture. I don't know. Like, it depends on the teacher, and it depends on if you really like the subject. I mean, the most AP classes I've taken are like history, so those are kind of interesting at the same time.
What did you expect from AP students before you began teaching the course?
I thought my students were choosing AP Bio because they wanted to get ready for college. I thought it was more their choice. I expected them to always complete their homework on time. What else? And I expected them to do their reading at home that was assigned.
And were those expectations met?
That would be a big 100% like no.
Done. How would you describe your experience of your AP class in one word?
Tiring.
Stressed.
Overwhelming.
Deliberate.
If you could describe the average AP student in a few words, how would you describe him or her? What is considered AP material?
I'm not sure there is an average AP student. They range from people who are serious about being students to people who are like normal high school kids who are kind of serious but have kind of a diverse and wide-ranging focus on what they're doing. But the average AP kid is a pretty motivated and serious student.
Hardworking, diligent, but nothing about intelligence. We solely believe in the thing called the curve. So why are students separated into different classrooms, AP, honors, and regular education? Both students and teachers have recalled in the interviews that AP students don't always live up to their expectations. then what's the point of taking the class?
What do you think is a common reason why high school students take AP courses?
Most common reason? My guidance counselor made me.
What do you think is a common reason why high school students take AP courses?
There's as many reasons as there are students, but the two most important ones. One is a desire to get college credit, and the other reason, sort of the dark side, if you will, is sort of the expanded GPA points that are awarded for AP students. That can lead to some sort of problems. I'll just leave that.
What encouraged you to take AP courses?
What encouraged me? Let's see. My mother said, "Oh, you should take AP class," and I said, "Why not, Mother? As long as I get better than my sister, then it's all good." So.
I've been here.
What differences have you seen throughout the years in the AP course and that you teach and the students?
AP used to just be for the elite students. You would have one class of AP kids, maybe 8 to 14 kids. When the school districts or even the state started grading schools based on how many AP kids you had in a class, the numbers dramatically went up. So it's gotten to a point now where anybody in honors has now been moved up to AP. So, you know, your regular kids are now kind of your honors kids, and the regular ed is kind of the bottom third of what you would have in a class.
What was your motivation to take this course?
Higher GPA.
Miss Bruns told me to.
Well, I took AP Bio because I really enjoyed biology freshman year and also for the GPA.
While a popular advantage to taking advanced placement courses is GPA, if you really try, you can prepare yourself for college work. As shown in the College Board report, students who scored higher in the AP exam were more likely to graduate college in 4 years. Unfortunately, a majority of the scores over the years have been right between the pass and fail rate, almost too close to call. According to the class of 2013, under 50% of test takers passed the exam and received the credit for the class. After working hard all year, how can this be explained?
Do you think AP is a question of more intelligence or just better work ethic?
I would say it's a question of both, especially not really work ethic to get the work done and to really take the time and energy you need to be able to study the material and pass the exam.
Do you believe AP students are more intelligent than regular ed students or simply more motivated?
A little bit of both. Very intelligent kids will do well in an AP class. Kids that maybe aren't as high, you know, IQ testing, things of that nature, but work really, really hard, could also be successful in AP.
Would you consider yourself smarter than regular ed students or just more motivated?
Both.
Neither.
A little.
According to the College Board report, about 37% of Florida students met the College Ready benchmark. How could you explain this small amount?
Well, a lot of students, when they take AP courses in their high school, they don't take it as seriously because of the environment, their friends. They just think that it's another high school class, and they're still going to get the credit for the class even if they don't get the credit for college.
Teaching both regular ed and AP, do you notice an obvious difference between the students in work ethic, intelligence, motivation? Anything else?
Absolutely. My AP students are definitely more motivated. They're definitely higher on the intelligence and the ability. They don't always live up to that expectation of their abilities, but for the most part, definitely more intelligent, more motivated, and overall for school.
Do you believe AP students are more intelligent than regular ed students or simply more motivated?
Motivation is probably the largest factor, although certainly some of the AP students who I do teach are at the top tier in terms of their just sort of native intelligence. But there's as wide a range in my classes as there are pretty much in any other class.
Do you see a blatant difference between the work ethic and intelligence of AP and regular ed students?
Not intelligence. And I think that just a byproduct of the expectation of AP students, the work ethic is higher. I think that intelligence does not have a huge part to play in it. Such as that you don't have to be a gifted student, you don't have to have an enormous IQ to be successful in AP. What you have to have is the right attitude, the right work ethic, and the ability to work hard. So I think that work ethic is much more important in an AP class, simply based on the demands of the class.
Would you like to teach an AP course in the future, and why?
I think I'd like to teach AP one day. I'm happy where I am with these kids because I feel a connection with them, and I feel like I do a pretty good job of motivating them to want to do well. But I feel like AP could also teach me a lot about myself as a teacher and as a person, because when I do get the students that want to do well on their own, I find that we're able to push harder and we're able to go further with the material and really question things more about.
Commitment means to me to have the time and you put into effort to something you really want to do in order to be successful in it. I believe everybody has something in them that you can just trigger your drive to do better. Outside of school, I think everybody can relate to commitment.
Will you now have lower or higher expectations of your AP classes in further years, and why?
The expectation, or my expectation, is still going to stay the same. How I gather my students to reach those expectations are definitely going to be changed.
Thank you.
You want to be out in the workforce and get those jobs that don't even exist yet. I think you have to raise the game, raise the bar a little bit more than when I was in college. So,
Thank you.
The only limitations you face are the ones you place on yourself. So get out there, have fun, study hard, and as Mr. Fancher would say, have a fantastic Bulldog summer.
Eyebrows on.